Hey, welcome to group break number 690. Today we have a pick your team auction of Parkhurst. Here are your teams. Again, this is a dollar start auction on release date. So there you go. Same thing as the last break. We have the 6 hobby boxes and then the 6 overtime packs. Let's get going. Good luck. Let's hope to see some cool stuff. And again, everything from this will ship. So Cutter Gauthier, Kamel on the green to 199 on the overtime rookie, Quinn Hughes proficiency for Vancouver, and Draisaitl. We'll ship everything from the overtime packs just because they're a little bit of a smaller niche thing, and yeah, why not? Nazer, Tage Thompson blue, Cutter Gauthier down the line, and a Shea Theodore. Casper, blue of DeBrusque, Oliver Moore on the arriving on scene, and a Dylan Cousins for the Senators. These come with Parkhurst for us, yes. Evan Rodriguez, Lev Shanov on the blue, Colton Dock arriving on scene, and Seth Jarvis. Not all the shops will get them because it's with the Universal. I don't know if they're with the other distribution places, but Kaprizov, Kamel blue, proficiency of Svechnikov, and a McDavid. It's the autographs are really nice. DeBrincat, McAvoy on the blue, red proficiency to 99 of Devontae's for the Avs, and a Boldy for the Wild. So 1 second, I'm just gonna go give my hands a quick wash, and I will be back and have a quick drink of water. I just need to reset. Sorry about that. No autos from the pack this time. But we've hit 1 out of 13, so I don't know what the pull rates of them is going to be, but hopefully it's like around that. Either way, it's just a nice little bonus. Oh, that was a big voice crack. Holy cow. Alright. Let me just leave and topload these, and then we'll get into Parkhurst. Parkhurst will go probably a little bit quicker through now because I'm a little bit more familiar with the product. Let's see what the Lev Shanov blue. The blues look really nice. All right, here we go. The red was a Devontae's to 99. And I just need to go back and put these alphabetically. No worries. All right, let's see if we can continue the hot streak. First half of the case was solid, but no patch auto yet, so. But I do like the fish in here, and the fish and the birds are kind of cool. The design overall is cool. I like the different backs. I like that it's a very more set collector set as opposed to like, it's not something that you're going to, obviously you're chasing patch autos and autographs a little bit, but like it's one of those sets that I feel like you're going to build it a little bit more. It's more of a collector set than a high-end risk reward set, so. Suzuki, Coronado, and Wyatt Johnston. Simashev, Jack Hughes, and a gumback of Alex Tuck, right? Yep. I don't know why I was blanking on his name. Mazer, Ranton on the Retro All-Star, and a gumback of Hellebuck to 299. Cam Lund, Ville Koivunen, and a finest of Marco Kasper. 5, 6. Suniev, Hellebuck on the retro, and a comeback of Kempe to 299. So comebacks Ty Mueller, a in action of Matthew Nyes, Will Smith on the Art Deco, Jake DeBrusk, Saskatchewan on the provinces. Go into here and start this. Again, how we'll do this is that we'll just random off the list at the end. Saskatchewan. That takes up way too much space. Oh. And then just rest on the Matthew Wood, Brady Tkachuk, and then 151 of Couturier for the Flyers. Yeah, it's an actual topographical card of Saskatchewan. Could you imagine if they did topography cards? I mean, we know what Saskatchewan will look like. Manitoba has holes missing in a card because of the lakes. BC's card is like a 580 point card. Wow, we hit all of our numbered stuff in that half. All right, here we go. And the patch should be live in this half, so there we go. Hopefully we can pull it. I want to see what they look like. The patch windows look smaller, but they should be pretty interesting. Oh, we got a green. Michael Misa, base rookie. Anders Lee on the retro, and a bluefish. Yeah, they should get one, but just in case it's one of those weird things where it's like our case doesn't have one. Yeah. Matthew Robertson, Sam Bennett, and Dylan Holloway to 51 on the Emerald Ice. I mean, good card house. Yeah, so like, it's essentially like the teams will get random. This is the exact same process as the last break. Ian Moore, Rupe Hintz, and Gabe Perreault. So essentially, like, we'll just random the list of teams 3 times, and then it'll be the order that we get them in. Demidov, base rookie. Strome and Kempe. Yeah, it's not like the first 18 teams get them. It's the first 18 teams in the random get them. Koivunen, Suzuki, and Trouba for the Ducks. Ufko, Corolla Garland, and the Black Cap Chickadee. One of my favorite birds. Zane Parekh. That's our first Parekh rookie, I feel like. Brant Clark and Yanni Neiman on the autograph for the Kraken. Interesting auto. But yeah, it's essentially like if we just random the list of teams 3 times and line them up with the list, it's the best. I think it's the best way to do those cards without like pre-disclosing them. Nikishin, Sammy Bennett, and Nikishin. Or sorry, Sammy Reinhart, not Bennett. And then I don't think I missed anything because we got 5 numbered cards, so. It seems like you get 5 numbered cards when you get when you don't get like a case hit style insert. I believe we still have a masks off goalie variant left to pull. I believe those are the 1 in 150. Here we go. Something different in here. I wonder if it's a redemption. Because do any of these cards have a white back? I'm curious now. I think we have a redemption. Because it's a full white stock card, unless I'm missing something. But it's a full white stock card, so... Alright, well, we'll see. Oh, it's a update. That's what it is. Zane Perek with Eklund and an Alex Tuck to 151. Did I put the 151 in here? Yes. I want to keep those separate. Nikishin rookie. Perek goes up there. Boldy and a Seamus Casey rookie auto. That's a... Oh no, this is a new box. For the Devils. Not exactly who you want to see. Hopefully it doesn't count as the autograph per box, but we'll see. Sam Rinzel, Nick Foligno, and Tim Stützle. Ryan Leonard, Connor Geeky on the retro, and Brant Clark on the 50s throwbacks. Ryan Green, Dylan Holloway, and Stuart Skinner on a blank back? No, a mask. Sorry, this is a goalie mask off. These are one in about 150 hobby packs, I believe. It's 240 Gordy. We don't have Percy's of this available. We have Percy's for other stuff, but boxes will be live on our site later for that. Here, I just need to get a stand. Let's go ahead and let's put this. All right, Jimmy Snuggerud. This is Ryan Donato and Levshinov on the Art Deco. Sabrango, Lehkonen, and a Celebrini to 299 on the retro blank back, or not blank back, sorry, gum back. Dalibir, Connor Bedard, and PEI. Prince Edward Island. Garden of the Gulf. That is true. These are so nice. All right, we'll see if we get a bonus autograph here. I hope it's a bonus auto. One thing I'm not a fan of personally is when the autograph in a box is a update, especially when it's, you know, not the best update player to get. Because you want to see the current year stuff, right? It definitely threw me off, that's for sure. All right, we will see. Osland, Panarin, and Yanni Neiman on the gumback to 299. Matt Vagridden in action of Carter Verhaeghe and the Crappy. Let's go. Someone's getting a Crappy today. I think that's the first time I've ever been excited for a Crappy pull. Yanni Neiman, Barkov, and then prominent prospects of Michael Misa for the Sharks. Gabe Perreault, Pasternak on the retro. Again, that's the All-Star retro, a little bit tougher to pull. Philip Forsberg. Kaplan, Mr. Svechnikov, and Dalibir on the prominent prospects. Demidov checklist, McDavid on the retro, and a Luke Hughes comeback to $2.99 for the Devils. Cagnoni for the Sharks, Kopp for the Red Wings, and Bertuzzi on the throwbacks for the Chicago Blackhawks. Colton Dach, Celebrini, and the green-winged teal. The green-winged teal. Yeah, no second auto. Yeah, I don't know. I get why they don't do it, but also it is one of those things. Like they have done it in previous sets, like Platinum. They're generally pretty consistent about it. It feels like updates should be like, just from a personal experience, open up the box. It feels like updates, especially in a one auto per box product, should be a bonus, even in like other ones. But yeah. All right. Let me do a quick scan on the back of the other base cards. I don't think I missed anything, so. Getting pretty consistent. It's just that third card. If it's nothing, it's a back of some sort. Yep, we are all good. All right. And make sure the Skinner's the Oilers, yeah. I think he was traded too late anyways to change teams, but never know. Here we go. Let's keep it rolling here. I should stand the Holloway, actually. Where did I put my card stands? They're over here. Stand the Holloway. It's out of 51. You get, so again, per case you get 7 cards, 51 or less. I think we're at 3 now. So in theory, we should actually have a lot of 51s. Schaefer, rookie for the Islanders with Luke Hughes on the inaction and Monahan on the cooking. Ben Kindle with the Crosby. That's a Penguins pack. And then a pink salmon. Who's with pink salmon? I forget. But these are, all the inserts are pretty cropped together. So, Fensor, Zach Hyman, Brant Clark on the gumback to $2.99. Seneca rookie, Tuck, and Art Deco of Wyatt Johnson. That makes sense. Isaac Howard with a Leo Carlson, the $18 million man himself, and Jared McCann. Ozzy Weisblatt in action. Oh, that's a cool shot, actually. Is this going to be Dustin Wolf or... Yeah, Dustin Wolf on this. That's a cool shot. And then Quebec. On the Canadian Birds, DPD with a Gensel and a Connor Zary to 151 for the Flames. Oliver Moore, Zach Benson, and yeah, there we go. The Goose is loose. Canada Goose, add that to the list. All right. And pulling fish cards is a whole other experience in Birds. Yeah. Give me the goose. Alright, well, should still have a patch auto. I wonder if the patch auto is going to be a thick stock. Fulton, did you say you got a patch? I can't remember if you said you got a patch auto or an auto. We got crappies, we got black cap chickadees, we got green wing teals, 1 box, 1 demi auto. Okay, nice. I just wonder if the patch autos are going to be the same like cardboard stock or if they're going to be white stock. Dickinson on the rookie, Kucherov on the retro, and then Boldy on the deco. Zibuya, Leon Draisaitl, and Svechnikov on the gumback to $2.99. Nice. Brady Martin, Tomas Hertl, and Levshinov. Easton Cowan, Arbor Jakai, and Maverick Bork on the gumback. Guess it technically could be a blank back, but Rodrigue. Oh, we have one of these. It's Kochetkov. And then take it outside of Dylan Strome for the Capitals. These are, I believe, probably in that like 150 tier or maybe 300. But it's just highlighting outdoor outfits from the Winter Classic. Yeah, they're like in that, yeah, they're definitely in that case hit territory. I've read the exact pull rate of them. It is take it 1 in 240. So not quite 1 per case, like a little bit rarer than 1 per case. All right. Dylan Duke, Wyatt Johnston, and Alex Tuck. Levshinov. Oh, Sharks auto. Roman Josi. Cam Lund on the Premier, or the Penwork, sorry. Yeah, I still think they just got Ty Domi mixed up with Max Domi, because he is legitimately, I think, the only current alum, like in the new set, not in an update. Ottavainen, Kaprizov, and Snuggerud. I don't know if that was done intentionally as like a tribute to sometimes things would happen like that in the past, but kind of interesting. It actually would have been cool if they would have done like a sibling SSP type of thing as a parallel, or like sibling or relative. Like, could you imagine if it's just like, yeah, I used to be confusing with the Hughes. But, all right, next box. They put the sticker on the wrong side of the box. I thought that was easy to cut open. All right. Here we go. Yeah, the patch is definitely avoiding us so far. Nikishin, Boldy, and the Common Loon. I don't think I can do the Loon call. Too under pressure to do the Loon call. Rinzel, Foligno, and Leo Carlson. Excuse me, Connor Geeky. Hockey Comics. These are really cool. Steven Stamkos for the Predators. They look a little bit like AIE, but... Led Tampa Bay to back-to-back cuts. A conduit Tampa Bay. Oh, that's just the French variation. Yeah, 1 in 300 seems what I remember. Those are cool. Yeah, the set does have a bunch of like unique looking cards. So, and then that's just regular. Oslin, Panarin, and Weisblatt. Matthew Wood, Mitchkov, and a Wyatt Johnston on the Gumback to $2.99. The retro Gumback. Oh, Ville Koivunen, the Shane Wright, and a Cale Makar. Ufko with Fiala and New Brunswick. So we just have our fish. What's our fish going to be? Perek, Eklund, and Ovechkin Gumback to $2.99 for the Capitals. Chinook salmon. I don't know if that's on the checklist, actually. They should do mythical creatures next time. Let me pull Loch Ness Monster and Ogopogo. I want a game-used an Ogopogo relic. Give me a scale. Do we have another update autograph in here? I don't know. Here we go. Mazer, Wierenski, and a Cookin of DeBrincat. Michael Misa on the rookie with a Trocheck. And a Matt Barzell. Not the Matt you're looking for on the Islanders, but hey, it's to 151. On the gold. Matthew Robertson, Sharon Govich, and the Striped Bass. The Striped Bass. All right. Someone's going home with the Striped Bass today. Ian Moore, Morgan Riley, and Ryan Leonard on the Gumback. Nice Gumback there. Good rookie to get. Demidov rookie, Sanderson and Leonard on the Art Deco. Suniev rookie with a Logan Cooley and Ty Mueller autograph for the Canucks. Yeah, it's 1T and Matthew. All right, the autographs in this half have been definitely lower quality than the first half. But hopefully that patch auto is coming up soon. There's the regular Ty Mueller and a Quinn Hughes and a Luke Hughes. Wow, 2 Hughes, 2 Canucks. Well, Canucks at the time of printing. Farinacci, Kyrou, and Seneca. There we go. So I'm just going to shrink the insert sacks down a little bit just because there's a lot of them. There we go. All right, 2 boxes to go. Still awaiting the patch auto. What fish are we going to reel in? What bird are we going to see? Here we go. Finish things up here. Hopefully we hit that patch auto soon, because if we don't hit it, that would suck. Dalbeer on the rookie, Bedard on the retro, and Buyam on the prominent prospects. Matvey gridded, Verhege, and a Matejchuk gumback to $2.99. I believe it'll be a gumback. Neiman, Barkov. Oh, the Rupe hints here is a blank back. Okay, so the blank backs of the retros. That's our third blank back, by the way. The blank backs of the retros have the autographs on them. The gumbacks do not. A bunch of little like inside baseball stuff going on here. Ryan Green, Pasta, and Will Smith. Cagnoni. Cop, and for the Red Wings, there's a big bidding war for them, but it paid off. Sandin Palika rookie autograph. It paid off in that bidding war. Yeah, it's a nice card. I love these, man. These are one of the cleanest autographs that they did this year. Colton Dock, Svechnikov, and Seth Jarvis. Kaplan, another Celebrini, and yeah, so see there's no autograph on this, so this will be a gumback. To $2.99. And another Schaefer rookie, in action of Luke Hughes, and Manitoba. Manitoba. We've still hit as many blank backs as we have greens. I guess greens probably aren't in the... biggest hit today, honestly, probably a Celebrini green out of 51 value-wise. Coolest hit, I think, is actually this Hockey Comics. We hit a Hellebuck auto in the first half. It's been fun. All right, here we go. Gabe Perreault, Holloway, Maverick Bork on the finest. Jimmy Snuggerud with Ryan Donato and a Sam Bennett gold to 151. Sabrango, Lehkonen, and the Catfish. I'm Jeremy Wade. River Monster is such a great TV series. Also available on YouTube. Demidov rookie checklist, McDavid retro, Booyah Art Deco. Ben Kindle, Crosby, and Brian Rust on the gumback. Fensor, Hyman, and Ekholm. Seneca, Tuck, and the black-throated blue warbler. That's actually a different... It's not the same run. I don't think. Black-throated blue Warbler. Yeah, good wingspan bird for a couple of the bonus categories. Rodrigue, Kochetkov, and Sandin Palika on the prominent prospects. All right. Last box. This should be the patch. Like, if it comes down to the last box, it gets a little bit nerve-wracking, but, like, you all saw me open up the case, and, like, it's all the L's on the back. Ugh. I hope it's in here. I can't tell if it's just the packs that are wobbly or... Alright, here we go. Fingers crossed it's in here. Alright. Please be patch auto. Maybe it's, hopefully it's in the other half, because if there's a patch auto in this half, then they did a really good job disguising it. Dylan Duke with a Wyatt Johnson and a Trocheck. Levshanov with a Roman Yossi and a Swordfish. Let's go. Swordfish. Lowry's at base. Ottovainen, Kaprizov, and Draisaitl gum back to $2.99. Howard, Leo Carlson, Demidov, Art Deco. Oliver Moore, Kucherov, and Tage. Zeev Booyah, Draisaitl, and Newfoundland and Labrador. We're getting screeched in today. Brady Martin, Tomas Hertl, and Thomas Chabot to 151. On the gold, Easton Cowan, Arbor Jakai, and the Peregrine Falcon. I think it's Peregrine, but whatever. Alright, we got all of our birds, we got all of our fish, we got all of our provinces. I will note, I don't think we got all of them over the course of a case, but we came close. Oh, it's just literally like the whole card. Jack Finley, patch auto for Tampa Bay. It's like, oh, it just has a serial number on the back so everyone knows who it is, to 49. These are really, really nice looking cards. Patch auto of Jack Finley for Tampa Bay. Obviously not the guy that you want to hit, but like, hey, if you have Tampa Bay, you're stoked. I still think the Sending Palika is a better hit. I like the comic more. We'll put him over there, though. The patch windows aren't as bad as what they looked on previews either. Well, good to note that it's essentially a 2-card pack when you get the patch. All right, well, time to finish things off here. Whew. For a second, I thought we weren't going to get it. I don't know. Oh, in the box, it should be the auto spot for the box. Unless we get a bonus one because we got an update type of thing. But who knows? There's another green in here, too. So, Wiseblatt, Dustin Wolf, and Ryan O'Reilly. DPD, Gensel, and Michael Misa to 151 on the rookie gold for the Shorks. Misa to 151 on the gold. Does it not say 1 of 151 on these guys? I believe they should be 151, right? Yeah, it's just missing the 1 of 151 on the back. Huh. Yeah, it is 1 of 151, but they just didn't put it on it for some reason. Okay. Sam Dickinson, Zach Benson, and Oliver Moore on the prominent prospects. Skarek, Ovechkin, and Matthew Wood on the prominent prospects. Kamel, Kyle Connor, and Carter Verhaeghe for the Panthers to 51 on the green. 46 of 51. So 2 greens again. So 4 greens, 3 blank backs. Patch auto. What were our other cards numbered 49 or less? Brustevich, Marchenko, and Michkov. Finley, McCann, and finishing off the break, a gumback of Noah Ostlund. So we had 3 greens. Or no, we had 4 greens. The patch auto is 5. I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm missing anything from the 2 breaks, but maybe the blank backs. All right. So unfortunately, we had another crash there, but let's go through and deal with the randoms here. And apologies for that, but it happens. Unfortunately, technology can sometimes not be your friend. Let's take the list of teams. I need to go to random.org and do a new list. Here we go. And 3 times who you line up with is who you get for the card. So down to Carolina, copy, downsize, 590 random. And again, this is just the order that we pulled these cards in. So that's what you get. Who gets the crappy? The Columbus Blue Jackets get the crappy. Let's go. The Goose goes to the Bruins. Loon to the Canucks. Here you go. All right. Recap time. Some of our Schaefers, 2 base and 2 demi base. We hit a blank back of Rupe Hintz. We hit 2 greens. We hit a Verhaeghe and a Holloway on the Emerald Ice to 51. We hit a lot more gold, I think. Misa being the actually pretty big pull. Bennett, Barzell, Zary, Tuck, Couturier, and Shabbat, which is 6. And then we have the gumbacks, which is Ostlund, Draisaitl, Rust, 3, Kachekov, Matejchuk, Ryan Leonard, Johnson, Ovechkin, Svechnikov, Maverick Bork, Brant Clark, Yanni Neiman, Luke Hughes, Macklin Celebrini, Alex Tuck, Connor Hellebuck, and Adrian Kempe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So a little bit less, but we had the more golds to make up for it this time. Because we had the 6 golds. We had our autographs were show the randoms again? Yeah, 1 second. Tyler Mueller, Ty Mueller, Cam Luntz, Seamus Casey, Yanni Neiman on some of our autographs. A Take It Outside of Dylan Strome. Those are pretty tough to hit. Helmet, a mask off variation of Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. The patch auto, these are really, really nice looking cards of Jack Finley to 49. There's a Misa again. And then hit of the break, choose between the comic and the Sandine Palika. I like the comic personally, but both are really good cards. That's group break number 690. And again, just to go over the randoms here. Kings get Saskatchewan, Red Wings get the Bluefish, Jets get the Black Cap Chickadee, Flames get PEI, the Blue Jackets get the Crappie, the Ducks get the Duck, the Vegas Golden Knights get the Pink Salmon, Toronto gets Quebec, which is very funny. Bruins get the Goose, Canucks get the Loom, Stars get New Brunswick, Striped Bass goes to the Sharks, Manitoba goes to the Capitals, Catfish goes to the Devils, Blue-throated Blue Warbler, or Black-throated Blue Warbler to the Sabres, Swordfish to the Mammoth, Newfoundland and Labrador to Chicago, and then the Peregrine Falcon to the Carolina Hurricanes. So that is the break.